Hi everyone, welcome to another draft. Unfortunately, we've owned a Putrefax. I say unfortunately because my last two drafts were Infect, and I kind of don't want to go Infect for another one. So, even though it's pretty much the wrong pick, I think I might actually pass it and take something else. Like, I pretty much always take Putrefax here because it's the perfect card you get to then jump into Infect for. But, yeah, I'm going to pass it just for this one time and probably take Revoke Existence. I think that's better than something that keeps options more open like Silverbot Life Staff. Like, that's just not quite powerful enough to want me to take it over the nice removal spell. And there's another Revoke there. There's also a couple of other cards we can think about. There's Darkslick Drake, which I like over Replica if I'm going to branch into blue. And also Prototype Portal, which I think I've mentioned before. It's kind of... it's not something I've really had much chance to play with, because it kind of seems broken if you can get it going on something good, but then also really prone to removal. Obviously, it's really easy to get 2-for-1s off it. I think I'm actually just going to stick with the Revoke Existence plan. I mean, these are always solid, even against Infect decks. They should have a Claw Maze you can target, and yeah, like you can often blow people out by hitting their bomb enchantment or their arrest and attack with your guy or whatever. So yeah. And a very miserable pack here. I mean, pretty much the only options are the Mir, and blue-white is usually a better pairing than black-white, so yeah, I will take a Mir. Some much better stuff here. Wow, this pack is fairly powerful. There are like 4 cards, well, I suppose 3 cards I'd be very happy taking, like Steed, Idol, and Arrest, which is the one I'm going to take just because it's the best of the 3. But I mean, there's also the Cyst Bearer, which is like the best common Infect creature, tied with Plague Stinger. I'm still not sure which is better out of that and Plague Stinger, but and there's also Silver Replica, which is obviously good in any green deck. So a stacked pack overall. And now we have the choice between the Glinthawk or its Idol. I don't think Barrage Ogre is really good enough to take that. When I can take a card I'll pretty much definitely play. I think with the fact that I don't actually have any artifacts I want to bring back yet, I think the Idol's a bit better. It's just a generally solid guy. And then not a whole lot. Looks like we're going to be taking a blue card this time. Like Soul Parry is not really good enough to want to keep forcing white for or whatever, so I'm going to take the Replica because it's better than Spellbomb. Again, steady progress, so I've never really got steady progress going in a good way, and they come around pretty late, so I'll take the card which is always solid. And I guess I really like Morok Replica. I love drawing cards basically, but I also like Silver Life Staff. It's just generally good whether you're racing or trying not to lose a race. So yeah, I say try not to lose a race. I suppose that counts as racing. Well, white's definitely open, so that's a good thing. It's just a question of which of these white cards do we take. If I was looking to be going Metalcraft or something similar, I'd probably take the Goldmere. I think it's a bit better than Dispense Justice. Like, I don't really like either of these spells, but I think the Goldmere is just a little better. But because we're not necessarily going to that, and I don't like Mirror Hollow in an aggro deck, I'm going to take the guy that's decent regardless. These are all rubbish. I might want to board this against like a really aggro deck, but I strongly doubt it. Again, I'm not going to play any of these. And I'm not really scared of any of them. Take the rare, sell it for 0.01 ticks. And Culling Dace is a card I might play, especially if I get Proliferate going. Venser one time, or Elspeth, that'd be pretty cool. Planeswalker one time. That's not a Planeswalker, but it's pretty good. This is a pretty tough one actually. It's basically a question of do we take the card that's solid and will definitely play, or the card that we could easily play because we're not really in the second colour yet. We've only got Neurok Replica. I mean, Skin Render is particularly good if you can get it with stuff like the stag going. I've forgotten the name. The Blink Stag. It's just that Strata Scythe is just pretty much always good. Like, not quite as good as Skin Render because that's just a straight up bomb, but because I'm close to Monocolor at the moment, Strata Scythe should be even better. And yeah, I think I'll take the Strata Scythe. I might come to regret that, but like, I will 100% play the Strata Scythe and it will be good 80% of the time, whatever. I will maybe only 70% play this, and so like if you kind of add up the EVs, I think Strata Scythe gives slightly better EV. Grand Architect is a very good card in block, I found out, but it's not quite as good in draft. I just wonder if I can justify taking it at this point. I suppose there aren't really that many more options. Like there's Glint Hawk if I want to stick to white, but I don't because it's not very good with what I have so far. Then if I were to go into another colour, there'd be like Shatter, Sky School, and not much else. I mean, Shatter's obviously good, but we didn't really see anything in the first pack that showed red was open. Like, red is almost definitely being drafted to our right. And so, yeah, I'm going to take the splashy rare. Like, it can be just really good. I don't have that many artifacts at the moment, but I can pick up more. And True Conviction, this is another card that seems busted. It's like Strata Scythe, it seems busted, but it's never quite as good as it seems. But I think I'm happy to take this over a Spell Bomb or a Rustic. Just try it out because it's rare. I need to start picking up more creatures at some point as well. And what a horrible pack. Again with a Barrage Ogre. I suppose there was a Barrage Ogre fairly late in the first pack as well. But I think at this point I'm just going to start picking up as many artifacts as I can. Now that I have the Architect and the Chrome Steed. All these Glint Hawks. Again, Glint Hawk just doesn't go well with what I have so far. And so I don't know whether I should take the off-colour mirror over it. Again, I don't really want to take Dispense just because I need creatures, I need artifacts at this point, and that is neither. Yeah, I'll just take the mirror because it's good with Metalcraft. Another Barrage Ogre. No, Replica's good too, as well as Barrage Ogre, especially when I got Grand Architect and Chrome Steeds going on. And I might play this even if I don't end up blue, so yeah, there's a Chrome Steed. So we're kind of all in on that plan now. And we might pick up a couple of Heavy Arbalists, or even just one would be fine. Oh, I don't know what happened there. And I probably would have taken the Skyguard if I didn't have a new Metalcraft theme, so yeah, I'll just keep taking artifacts at this point. And Sky School tabled, which is nice. This is an artifact. Quarter Shield is actually quite nice. To be going this late is not something I pick high, but it's nice to pick one up. Like, a lot of decks just have a lot of trouble beating it if it's on a flyer or something. Or even if it's on a ground guy and they've got all ground guys. Horrible pack for me. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot in here. There's a lot of blue cards, but like at least two of them should table. I won't play this Blast, I'm pretty sure. But I might just take it for the sake of 8 drafting and the fact that I might on a small chance play it. Because I'm not really that interested in any of these blue cards. They don't really fit with what I'm going for. So yeah, I might just take this. There's the Heavy Arbalest, and I'm pretty sure I take it. I've got the Galvanizer as well, which is good with, so Galvanizer and Soliton I think is reason enough to be taking it. The etch champion that keeps popping up in my drafts when I'm drafting Metacraft, and me not taking it, it's just not that good, really. Like, defensively, it's only really good against poison. And well, there's a shatter. But seeing as we're drafting Metacraft, I might as well take this. Up the artifact count and the Metacraft count all in one go. Oh, this is a good pack. This is a very good pack. And the options I'm considering are the uncommons, basically. And I think I might actually take the Mirrodin, because, like, I've already got one 6-drop bomb, and it costs triple white. And if I take the range, it's going to be such a strain on my mana base. Whereas Mirrodin is pretty good with, like, what I have going so far, just because it adds to the Metacraft, and I have a lot of artifacts. So yeah, I'm going to take the Mirrodin, and annoyingly pass up a Mind Control, just because, I mean, in my deck it's the right pick. Trinket Mage with 2 targets. Yeah, I guess that's better than an off-color mirror, because it kind of is an artifact in itself, because it finds one, so... Another Chrome Steed or another Heavy Arbalest. No, I think drawing multiple Chrome Steeds is better than drawing multiple Arbalests. And so even though the Soliton combo does just win games, I think I'd rather have the 4/4 for 4. It's more proactive, and my deck looks pretty aggro at the moment. I would like another mirror if possible, though, because I don't normally like mirror, but I have these powerful 4-drops, so just want to come out as quickly as possible. Another Soliton versus Gamma's Warden. Yeah, I have a lot of Metacraft guys already, I might as well take the Soliton. Like, it's an artifact, so that's obviously better, because I don't need more Metacraft guys, but I wouldn't mind more artifacts, and the Soliton is just really good with Arbalest. Don't really have that many artifacts, that many equipments, but I'm not going to play, like, either of these, and I'm not going to play that. So I'm wondering, is it worth taking Shikari that I might play over turn Slag that is just worth hating? I don't really have that many 2-drops, considering I'm technically an aggro deck. But no, I think it's just better to take the turn to Slag out of the draft. And the can spell is fine. I'm pretty much definitely not playing the Auric Replica at this point. And so, against like a slow deck, I might actually want to board this in. So yeah, I'll take the Golem Foundry. I don't want the 1/5 because I have double Auric Replica already. I am more likely to board in Soul Parry than Scrap Diver Serpent, I think. The Serpent's just too expensive. And Soul Parry is good against Infect decks, because time walking them is actually really relevant, especially if they have that Putrefax that I passed. I get a Serpent anyway. Sure. And I get a 1/5 anyway. I just passed a Copperhorn Scout. I was just something a thought went through my head about how that is good with Heavy Arbalest. I wonder if anyone's ever done that before. Well, I'm sure people have. I wonder if anyone with a clue has ever done that before. Not someone who just kind of stumbled across the combo while playing Copperhorn Scout and Arbalest in their deck. That's 16 good artifacts, so that's enough for Metacraft. Let's add the spells, well, the non-artifact spells. 22, 23. So that would be a deck as you see it there. I mean, the other options, obviously, I'll pull those out. But I think because of the fact that I have so many artifacts, I think it might be, the best idea might be just to stick to what I have here. These artifacts are all kind of a level lower than what I have. Like, I quite like Culling Dace, but not in this deck, because a lot of my creatures are big, not kind of small and worth sacking. I have no proliferate, so I'll split out the the non-creatures. Like, my curve isn't great. I have a lot of 4 and 5 drops, but with the 2 Mir, that should even out, like, reasonably well. Yeah, I would have really liked another Mir in the 2-drop slot. That's a shame I didn't see any after, like, pick 3 in the second pack or something. Although, having said that, people are probably going to go back and tell me I'm wrong, but, anyway, yeah. I think, yeah, this build is fine. It's kind of a bit unstable, like fairly high curve and awkward mana costs, but hopefully it'll work out. I'll add some lands, see what it suggests. Not many blue. I mean, I have True Conviction, but I don't actually have that many white spells, and the islands are really crucial for the Solitons and the Grand Architects. Like, it's no good getting Arblest on a Soliton if you only got 1 blue, because then it's only a shock a turn, and people can come back from that. So, yeah, I will have, I think 10-7 split is better. That gives me a 10-8 kind of with Silvermere. So yeah, I'll submit that and see you for round 1.